Well, congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers, right? After all this time, 32 years, maybe in 40 years they'll have another World Series. To the Dodgers, victory tastes sweet. All right? All right.
Oh yeah. All right. Whoa. And now it's time for the Lady Boomer Show, starring Stephen J. Force. Yeah.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Communists take over New York. Read all about it. How much is this paper? It's free. And who's going to pay for it? Everybody. Extra. Yeah. Look at this. This is such a New York Times. This is a New York Times article. Uh, this is a headline. Mandani elected mayor. Whoopee. I like the Post thing. They made a whole collage of communist symbols on it. Say, communist gets elected. And they're feeding you lies, ladies and gentlemen, people on the right. They're very lousy at propaganda. They're worse than the Likud party in Israel, you know. The propaganda sucks. All right? Now, for the millionth time, democratic socialism is not Marxism and it's not communism. It is, well, let me put it this way. Democratic socialism creates democratic capitalism. They are not anti-capitalist. They want the workers to get a fair shake. All right? There's three elements to it. Uh, First, there's Democrats. They're liberals, allegedly. Some are centrist. Next comes Social Democrats. They are a little more progressive than regular liberals. Then we get to democratic socialism, which means what it is. You socialize, give government program, you socialize. Uh, how could I put this? People that are struggling get socialized help. And it's not an offshoot. It's not even an offshoot of communism, Marxism, or socialism. What it is just a little more extensive than progressive liberalism. Okay, and that's all it is. But these blockheads of the right want to slander you with their words. They've been calling liberals communists and pinkos forever. Forever. Oh, they give me a headache. Madami is not a Marxist. He told a reviewer, but they're just going to go on with this neo-McCarthy horse shit. It's just going to go on and on and on. Because have you heard any Republican or conservative deny they're fascist? We're not fascist. No, we're not. How come they haven't denied it yet? Where's the Republican Central Committee, huh? Why haven't they made a statement saying we are not fascist? Could it be maybe they are? Hmm? Now, when you are anti-authoritarian leftist, like I am, you reject all authoritarian political views, left, right, center, whatever. It's on the right, the authoritarians are fascist. On the left is Stalinist, Maoist, communist. They're authoritarian left. But they're dying out. Cuba, communist Cuba now, is going towards a democratic socialist society. But you wouldn't hear that here. You know why? Because our media is not liberal and it's not leftist, it's not capitalist. It's capitalist. It is. They are not going to support any political ideology which is going to abolish them or have restraints over. It's not going to happen. So what now? Madani? Let me tell you, he's not a revolutionary. He's a reformist. And he wants to reform the corrupt political system. And that's what's going on. He's a reformist, not a revolutionary. If he was a revolutionary, he'd have a Red Army, and it would be surrounding the cities of New York to keep out the fascist troops of Trump. All right? But he's not. He's a nice guy. His style reminds me a lot of Obama, President Obama. But communist? I wish. The communist has not taken over America and never will, and they don't want to anymore because it's a lot of work. And you know, those leftists are lazy bums. Who wants to work? Let's sit around and smoke pot all day. I don't smoke pot. But all this sensationalist thing, it's the end of the world as we know it, scenarios. Ignore it. It's going to go away in a week. In about a few months from now down the road, people are going to forget about him. And there'll be something else the right is going to whine about. Because they're whiners. They're bad propagandists. Everybody's abandoning them. And that's what happens in America. Anything that comes here gets bastardized. America has the worst of every political strife here. We have the worst fascists. We have the worst liberals. We have the dumbest conservatives. They are all Americans. Now, when it comes to astronauts and baseball players and football players and basketball players, we got it. And music, well, music right now is not that great. It's all machine, computer stuff. But we invented rock and roll, all right? Now, I remember in the 70s when people started riding foreign cars. I'll always remember seeing a Volkswagen and it had a bumper sticker that said, "Buy American." I'll never forget that. So good for Mandami, the commie. But see, we, the ultra left, said, okay, let the Democratic campaign, well, let me restructure my sentence here. Let the centrist Democrats get elected. People say, yeah, you suck. And then let a liberal Democrat become elected, get the elective office. People go, ooh. And you keep going down the line. Pretty soon, there's going to be, people are going to dislike Mandami because it's not perfect. It's not perfection. And maybe, who knows? Maybe a Democratic anarchist will be elected for something. But I'm relieved. It's better than fascism, I guess. But you notice the neocons never call themselves neocons. Hi, I'm Bobby, and I'm a neocon. You ever heard that? No. Hi, I'm I'm Donnie Damani, and I'm a fascist. Hell Duce. Never heard that, did you? Really, if the Communist Party was still on the ballot, I would vote for it. Between a Democrat and a Republican, I'll vote for the Communist every time. And I don't even like communism that much, but it's sure better than conservatism, and it's better than liberalism. I like to have anarchy. So, this is my departure. Oh, let me show you something. I almost forgot. Yeah, here you go. This was in the. This was in the Daily News. Look at this shit. Does socialism popularity scare you? Me too. Until America realized that socialism and communism is not going to take away your guns and your Bibles and make you pick up trash in the morning when it's raining. It's not going to happen. Capitalism has such a grip on America. It's not going to happen. And you have nothing to fear. Communism is dying by its own weight. Look at China. They're state capitalists now. They're not communists. They are state capitalists. That means the government runs the businesses. And they make a profit. And the ones that are the presidents or CEOs of Chinese businesses, they get these mansions, and the peasants just walk around looking for recycle cans. Yeah, that's happening in China. When you try to imitate American capitalism, you're going to guarantee get poverty. And it's going to be the same propaganda. Oh, they're just poor because they want to be, and they're just too lazy, and we should kill them all. That's authoritarianism. They think violence is the only way to control humans. violence, and threats of death. So there's no government like no government like no government at all. There's no business like no business like no capitalism at all. Mother Anarchy is for you and me, is for long live anarchy. Do, 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 do. So, 1, 2, 3, bye bye. Bye bye.